Hello, everyone. I am trying out a new format. So let's see how this looks. So hopefully, um, I'm able to connect with everybody on YouTube and in my private group. So I'm going to give every moment or two to receive the notification that I'm live, but I am going to pop into the Facebook group as well, just to see if I'm streaming live. So this is a new format that I am giving a test run with. So, oh, yep, I see I'm in my group. Hello, everyone. So hopefully we'll be able to navigate through all of this. So, oh, I see someone said good morning. It just says Facebook user. So, as I mentioned, we're still giving this a little bit of a try. I'm going to pop on over to YouTube to see if I'm live there as well. And if so, this will be kind of fun, right? Be able to hit a few areas at once. Yep, there we go. I'm in. Okay, cool. Very good. All right, so welcome everyone. Let me get back over here. Welcome. I am Laurie Baracco. Good morning, everyone. So, as I've mentioned in the past couple of weeks, that when I've been streaming live within my private Facebook group, I've had some challenges, and sometimes I know they're changing the format and so on and so forth. But yeah, this seems so far we seem to be okay. So good morning, everyone. So for some of you, it's not giving your name. So if you're saying good morning, please type in your name. I see Barb, I see Justin, good morning. And oh, I see Barb's on YouTube. Okay, cool. So this is kind of cool. So I have everything in one spot, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. And so what I'd like to do is set the space. All right, so I did post in my private group that I'll be answering some questions here and there, and some of you have already submitted your questions ahead of time, and I have those put to the side. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, hello, I am Laurie Baracco. I am a professional intuitive psychic medium, an author, a business coach, a boss lady, the creator, and the creatrix of the Mystical Moon, which I do have 2 storefronts in Southwest Florida. And my passion is all things spirituality, consciousness, connecting with people. And I am a lifetime student as well when it comes to consciousness and learning and growing and yeah, for myself as an individual. Good morning, everyone. I see you are typing in your names, but for some of you, I'm not able to see who you are. So I see Angie. Good morning, Angie. So good morning, everyone. If you type in good morning, please type in your name so I know who's here. All right. So, oh, let me go back here. Uh-oh. Okay, I froze on something. Okay, very good. So today, I'm going to cleanse in a different way. And I am using Nag Champa. It's an incense stick. It's the blue old school Nag Champa. And this has been a ritualistic tool that I have used since the beginning of my journey. And so what Nag Champa does, it's in the blue box. It clears your energy, it brings in the light, and it shifts your vibration. And so you can use this as a cleansing. You can use this to cleanse your cards. You can cleanse it to clear your space, your crystals, your money, all of those things. So Nag Champa is a wonderful staple for any high consciousness, consciously conscious living individual. Okay, so let's all take a moment to connect for everyone here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so let's take a moment to tune in and take a couple of deep breaths, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. And let's call in our holy helpers, our higher self, spirit, to connect us in as a tribe of like-minded individuals, calling in our wisdom team, our holy helpers, our councils, bringing in the light to help us connect as a community woven within the physical realms and the spiritual realms of like-minded conscious individuals, to helping connect, heal, support each other, to bring peace to our lives, to our planet, And so it is. And I ask that Spirit assist me with my messages, that the messages that are coming through from Spirit, through the realms, and as I connect in with everyone here. So I just wanted to check on something because I know there was a question by someone here that I wasn't able to get. So I did post here on a separate piece of paper some of the questions that came through ahead of time, because I posted for people to please submit their questions ahead of time within the here we go, that's what I wanted, within the Facebook group, the Mystical Laurie Baracco's Astral Lounge. So hold on here, let me get in my document here. And some of you did, and then some of you I will be able to answer as time allows for answering some questions. So here we go. So I have been working with clients for over 20 years as an intuitive spiritual advisor. And it's something that I'm very passionate about. I really enjoy bringing spirit through for people, whether it's a crossover a loved one, their higher selves, or a message from their wisdom team. And it is my chosen career, and I take it very seriously. And before I connected with everyone here, I took a moment or two to set my space before I said my prayers of intention. All right, so hello. I see more people have joined in. Hello and good morning, everyone. This is a new format, if you're tuning in, that I'm working through a stream app platform where I can stream in more than one place. And for those who are in my Astral Lounge, Laurie Baracco's Astral Lounge, I will be slowly migrating to a private platform, a private community group, where I will have different tiers of subscriptions and plans, and yes, there will still be a free platform as well. And so keep your eyes open for that. So I'm kind of dropping that seed in for all of you for the future. I have lots that's cooking and many wonderful ideas of how to connect us, whether you're here in Southwest Florida or you're on the other side of the world. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to scoot on over to the questions that were submitted ahead of time. And I did want to share that I am clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and claircognizant, clairalient, and clairgustant. So I see, hear, feel, smell, taste, know energy. So all of my psychic senses, I have been working with them very intently over the years, intently meaning with intention to expand upon them and fine tune them. And it's always a process where we can continue to grow and expand within that realm. Okay, so hello. So away I go. So let me back it up. I'm using both sides of the brain, right? The technical part here, and then right away with this Nag Champa going, I'm wanting to expand my senses, my spidey psychic senses. And by the way, I did want to mention about the Nag Champa. It is something I use for not just cleansing. I use it for expanding my consciousness and bringing me into that relaxed state. Also, I use it for the cord cuttings when I perform cord cuttings. In a cord cutting session, I use Nag Champa incense. So that is the one that is my fave. Okay. And so as I mentioned, I am I have all the clairs going, and we all do. It's just a matter of first embracing the ones that you don't have to think about it, and then all the others will come online. I do use my cards, the Gilded Tarot, and so sometimes I will pull a card, I'll receive a message, sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't, but I always set my space by shuffling my cards, asking Spirit to help connect me, and then I go into that space. Okay, so the first question that I had was from It was from Barb, and Barb says, "Hi, Laurie. I've hired a new employee. Will it work out? Thanks. Love seeing you this trip." Yes, Barb. It was so good to see you. Barb is visiting from Ohio, and she was able to join us for Pam's Reiki Circle, the solar plexus. So let's look into your question about your new employee. Will it work out? Okay, so I heard yes, and the cards confirmed it for you. I heard yes. And when I ask a yes or no question, I select 3 cards. And maybe some of you have heard me share this before, talk about this. I select 3 cards, either 2 or 3 cards right side up, like Barb has, is a yes. If I have 2 or 3 cards reverse, which is upside down, it's a no. So Barb, your answer is yes. And what they're saying is that her heart, or there, I feel like it's a female. I don't know, you might have said that, but yeah, I feel like it is a female, that she has her heart in the right place. They have their heart in the right place. So they're showing me that you are a seasoned employer, and that it does take time for them to have that adjustment period where they get to know all the details. And it's like anytime you hire somebody new or bring somebody new on staff, whether you have your own business or you're working with other people, it is a new relationship. It's kind of like having a new boyfriend or girlfriend, and just like figuring out, are we going to connect? Are we going to like each other? And so on and so forth. So I feel like there's that adjustment period, and the card that stands out, well, there are 2 that stand out. The Queen of Cups, which is the heart's in the right place. And then you have that 3 of Wands. And so anytime you hire an employee, it's an investment. So just remember that, right? And I know you know that. So give it a little bit of time as we get to know each other and everybody's personality and the flow with the business and the feel and so on and so forth. So I do think it's going to work out. And so I also wanted to share with everyone, whether you're watching live or afterwards, is that sometimes a message will resonate with you, even if it's not your question. So that's why I love this type of format, because we can all find a nugget of wisdom or truth within each message that's shared. Okay, because we can relate to that. Hello, everyone. I am going to continue to answer first the questions that were submitted on ahead of time, and then I'll kind of go back and forth through. They were submitted through my Laurie Baracco's Astral Lounge. And if you're tuning in, I also want to encourage you to sign up for my newsletter, because that's where you're going to find the most updates. It's lauriebaracco.com. And I see Lisa, good morning. So I will pop on over back to my questions here in the group, and then I know I'll have time for everybody, I think, for the most part. So the next question is from Angela. Will someone I love get the clarity they need to fix a situation they've gotten themselves into? I'm going to say this right off the bat before I select any cards, Angie, is that they already have been provided little hints and more nuggets and some messages about what's going on. And what Spirit's wanting me to remind you is that there's always a perception is always different for each person, right? The clarity. So what information do I need to gain clarity, right? What do I need for clarity? It might look different than what you need for clarity. So I'm hearing, yes, there's always going to be some information. There will be elements that will be brought in for them to help see things differently. It's like Spirit's like, I haven't forgotten you, and Spirit hasn't forgotten any of us. And actually, so the answer is a yes. It's selected 3 cards. So we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 8 of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what's really standing out within this situation is this 8 of Cups, is to kind of weigh things, the pros and the cons. Am I feeling okay? If I move on right now and I leave this behind me in this way right now, will I be okay? Or is there still some interaction that I'm feeling that I need to kind of embrace a little bit more, have more before I move on? And so only that person knows. But the beautiful thing is, as they are able to say, okay, I'm ready to just put it over here for now, I have enough information where I feel comfortable, then something really wonderful and beautiful is going to come in. So that is the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, 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 yes. And they already are, things are getting more clear for them and more in focus. And what you can do, because I don't know if you're asking that too, but what we can do for people who are going through a difficult time is send them the energy of peace and contentment, and that they are supported with whatever it is that they need for their souls to thrive. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Okay, the next question was from Justin. Hey, Laurie, I've been struggling financially for the past couple of years. It seems to have been a never-ending battle that I'm trying to win. Am I taking the right approach with how I'm trying to get out of this financial debt? Thank you so much for your time. Okay, so with the intention, Justin, with intention of ending some cycles, some karmic cycle, and shifting out of some old belief system of lack consciousness, you are making progress. Setting that intention moving forward opens up the realm of possibilities for so much more. So yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to take a look here, because I feel like you have just completed something, is what they're showing me. They're showing me you just completed something, whether it's paying off a card or getting below a certain amount, that with your debt, like I feel like you just hit a milestone or are about to hit a milestone. So, oh, this is so good. Look at these cards. I love, love, love how the cards will validate what came through. So I'm also hearing slow and steady does it. So try to remember you're taking everything day by day. And I see you just shared, you just got a settlement. Exactly. So what are you going to do with that settlement, right? You're going to strategize. Okay, so they're showing me to work with the earth element, right? Work with like tiger's eye crystals or hematite, something really, or red jasper, something really grounding to help you take your time with navigating through all of this. Okay, so taking your time is really going to help support you at this time. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands, which is making a plan for the future and taking action. Then you have that Five of Pentacles, which is financial challenge, struggle. And it's like, okay, I see, and how I got here, and they're showing me you got there pretty fast. So how you got there was like all of a sudden, like something happened, then there was this snowball effect. And then the last card that you have is the Five of Wands. So you have two fives. So this tells me that there is, this is obviously a karmic situation, because everything is, whether it's a past life scenario and or it's a karmic soul lesson for this lifetime that you are are working through or chose to go through. So just be aware or take note of the thoughts, the triggers, the emotions that may kind of drop into your field of awareness. Okay, I've got to lower this slide a little. It's kind of, I don't know if that's, there we go. Okay, so I hope that helped. And I see, yes, you have some comments that, awesome. And I see that that helps. Those are your favorite crystals. Wonderful. Keep working with them. So does that mean you surround them? You surround yourself with them. You put them by your bedside. You put them in your room. You hold them. That will help you shift that energy. And Barb says, thank you and love this answer. I do too. Spirit's amazing. And so is your spirit team. Okay. And so the next question is from Christina. And will my son find a good person to spend his life with? What I'm hearing is that there still is residue from a couple of other relationships. I feel like are kind of popping in, Christina. It just feels like, oh, I don't want to try another relationship. Or maybe it's not really over with that situation. So I do think that your son will find someone or be in alignment with the right timing, the right time, place, scenario. It's just not yet, is what they're saying. So let me just shuffle a little bit here. All right, so I think we're doing okay with this format, right? Because I'm able to see some people that popped on Facebook and YouTube as well. So this is awesome. Oh, this is like an answer to some of my prayers for the technical part. Thank you. Okay, so back to Christina with her son. So yes, and here we have another situation with the cards validated. So I heard not yet too, by the way. So wait, I'm trying to think if I flipped that. Okay, so they all are reversed right now. So he is not finding anybody at this time because there still is some attention and focus with the past relationships. If he were to let bygones be bygones is what they're saying, and trust that the future person, his long-term relationship, is not with anyone he's known or has been with, then like he's got to shift it forward. I still feel I'm attached to the past. And you know what? They're saying that he's not quite done with some of these other relationships. And it feels like he's dating some people, and you're like, when is this going to happen? Well, I'm actually hearing give things like try to, honor his path, as I know you are. Give things like a couple of years is what I'm hearing. It doesn't mean he's going to be lonely or sad that whole time. It just is that there's some experiences with relationships that his soul wants or has chosen to have. Okay. The next question is for Shirley. Hey, Cheryl. Shirley says, will I be meeting my soulmate soon? You mean another soulmate, right? So let's take a look and see what Spirit has for you. Good morning, everyone. So if you are typing in your question here as I'm live, do know that if you're on Facebook, it's not showing everybody's name. So please put your name in there too. So at least I know that who you are rather than Facebook user. Okay. So if this is for Shirley, I'm going to pull a few cards. Shirley, are you having a lot more energy? Like, do you have a lot more stamina and energy? That's what I'm seeing as I see you feeling more alive. And like, it's like I have the energy to do this. I'm sleeping better. I feel more at peace. And then as I see that, it feels like there's more this centeredness for you, more like this groundedness, where I feel like you're feeling more like yourself. Okay. So, yeah, I'm feeling that with you. And so what that does is it sends out that vibe of, hey, life is good. I'm feeling really good. I have the energy and the time. That's the other thing they want to talk about is the time in your schedule. So if you would want to manifest a relationship or to have your romantic life more active, we need to have time. And so what I'm seeing is just, it feels like there's a better flow for you. It feels like there's more of a consistent routine and flow where you see more time for socializing. And that's a big question for a lot of people too, is if you're wanting to be in a wonderful long-term or committed relationship, we have to make time for that. Where would you fit them if you're so busy? What if you manifested this relationship and then you don't have time for it and you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed? Then that's going to put a damper on that relationship. Okay. So the answer is yes, you will find someone soon. So I was seeing, they're saying after season. So I feel like there's more, it feels like the financial goal is really important right for you. Strike while the iron's hot. And I know in Florida, we're in season. So I'm seeing that. And then I felt like after season, and then they're bringing me to like June and July. June and July feel you feel a lot more socially active. So we've got the Judgment card. We have the playfulness of the Six of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So yeah, so as you have more time delegated towards your focus, and I see your focus, this has to do with your focus, the Seven of Cups reversed. That's the message, is your focus, that my private life is a priority. I have X amount stashed away, and now like business to the side, partying, step forward. Okay. All right. The next question is from Donna. Okay, Donna's question is, I don't know where to, oh, you don't replace the question. I got you. You signed up. Okay. Your son, who is a Scorpio, is having chemo to beat bladder cancer. What can I do for him? I love him so much. And Donna, would you be able to just post his first name, if you'd like, in the private group? And if you'd like, all of us who are Reiki masters, energy healer practitioners, and those who have really good juju and energy, if you would like to, this is your choice. But this is your choice, okay, Donna? If you want to put his name in the group, in the private group, and then we can send prayers if you'd like, and I will most certainly do so. So what can you do? You can, they're saying to continue to be strong for him. Continue to be strong for him, and to project the image of being whole, healed, and content and at peace. Bringing in the ancestors, the wisdom and the love of the ancestors to support you and your family on this journey. And the last thing that they're saying that you can do, Donna, is to make sure you are taking care of you so you can support him. This is hard on, oh, I got the chills. This is hard on you too. This is really hard on you as well. And as a mother, as someone who loves her child, make sure that every once in a while you're tending to your needs and you're nurturing yourself or pampering yourself, whatever it is you need. If there's a girlfriend, if there's a support, a good confidant, go to them and allow them to tend to your soul and your heart. That will help fill you up, and you'll be able to support your son in that way. Okay, so that was the answer that I heard to Donald. So if you're okay with that, if you can create a separate post afterwards and put your name in a heart, maybe like the healing, sending prayers and healing energy to my son. That is so important that you do that for yourself and for him. That's the best that you can do. And it's a lot. Okay, so yep. So you've got the Knight of Cups, which in this way, it's nurturing and loving yourself to help you be able to be supported. Allow your helpers to carry you, to be the wind beneath your wings to support you as you support your son, because this is really difficult. And then you have that Six of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. So this tells me there's not much else you can do than what you are doing. In addition, tend to yourself and make sure that you have people and that you're able to lean on others at this time. Okay, I hope that helps. And so Judy says, took a bit to find him, but it did. All right, I'm so glad you did. So I'm going to answer more questions, but I did want to share for those who are tuning in just now, I'm trying out a new platform, and eventually I will be migrating from the Facebook group to a free private platform. And so I'm going to be doing that within the next couple of months. So if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, sign up for that, because that way I'll be able to keep you in the loops as well, in the loop. I guess there are a couple of loops maybe as well. So I'm able to connect with so many of you here on Facebook and on YouTube. So go to lauriebaracco.com. And I'm going to type that in here, and you will be able to sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already. Okay, there you go. So there's that. All right, next question. And thank you everyone for sending prayers and healing to Donna and her son. Okay, the next question was from Constance. Will I find husband's birth certificate? Ay caramba. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm just reading some of the comments. Thank you, Angela. Praying for your son, Donna. Yes. It really is a sacred act of sending prayers and hope for others. I do want to share, it's something really beautiful that Pam does in the Reiki Circle. So during the Reiki Circle, and this is something I'm sharing because you could do this in your lives as well, if you host circles or whatever, is that she has everybody write on a piece of paper something that they need healing with or assistance, and then she has us fold them and she puts them in a basket, and nobody reads these, nobody looks at them, nobody reads them, and then afterwards the next day Pam burns them in her magical cauldron and sends them up to the universe, to spirit, and doesn't read them. So what she does is after she has us write down our prayer or intention for healing, our request, and then we fold it up, we put it in the basket, and while our hands are closed after we receive many Reiki treatments, she pops in that folded piece of paper and puts it in our hands and guides us through sending healing and light to others, to the prayer, to hold it sacred and to send it healing. And it's very powerful when we pray for others and support other people with their journeys. So that's something that's really lovely. Okay. Thank you. I'm just reading. And Angela says, I love prayer circles. I truly believe in the power of prayer. I like candles when I pray for people. It's a sacred act. It's a sacred ritual for others. Okay, so back to Constance. Constance probably like, yeah, but what about my, my question? Did he lose it? I was hearing you will find it, but there's something there with, I feel like he put it somewhere. And I don't know if you're going to find it. I feel like he needs to find it. Okay, so I feel like he put it somewhere. Or maybe he said, here, you put it over there, and he never gave it to you or something. But I do think that there is some responsibility for your husband, for your husband, where he needs to be a more active participant in finding that. So we will find it, but I don't know if you are Two of Cups, you're his soulmate. If you're able to find it, here's that Knight. Sorry, my lights are glaring. Knight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Three of Swords. So there's some kind of story around this too. So I think he'll find it because we have the two cards that are right side up. So it's a yes, but I think he needs to and put a little more effort into it, right? It feels like he's really distracted right now. Yeah. Okay. So I see Johanna's comment. I honestly want to send healing love to everyone in this group. And then your question. Thank you. Okay, so let me go back. I got to all of the questions. Oh, wait, there was one more I saw from Joan that I wasn't able to find it again. Joan, you had asked about a new path. Let me see here. I don't know if I'm able to find it. Joan, can you, okay, I know some people are saying they can't find the video. Hold on, let me just type in here for a second on Facebook. Refresh. Go to my Hold on one second, everyone. Hang tight. Let me just do this quick, and then I'm going to go into Joan's question. And Joan, I know you're there. Can you just type it in one more time, your question for me, please? It was about a new path that I saw. Hold on here. I'm having such a hard time with this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this link in for everyone on YouTube here. Okay, there's that. And then Joan's going to type her question in. We'll see how many I can get to here. So I just want to find that there. Okay, here's my YouTube page. You should be able to see me in here. Okay, there you go. Right, that's my YouTube page as well. Okay. Back to streaming. Okay, Joan says she's starting a new chapter. What does it hold? All right. And so if you're just popping in, make sure you put your name in there because some of these comments in this format are saying Facebook user, and I don't know who you are. I would just like to know your first name. All right, Joan, let's see. Starting a new chapter. What does it hold? Thrills, chills, excitements. Thrills, chills, and excitement. But I'm hearing, yeah, but at first it feels a little mundane. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 for Joan. Yeah, actually, that is really funny because here are your cards. It is a bit mundane, but it is it's a really good chapter to begin for you. I feel like it's beneficial for your soul, and that it feels. I want to go into kind of like I feel like it's practical, right? So, like an architect has an outline, and he starts to plan things out and map them out, and that's where I see you're at strategizing, and that it's perfect what I saw, but I see you making headway, and I feel like there's a sense of peace for you, such as okay, it's not this roller coaster, and I feel that you needed this break and you needed a shift in your focus and with your career. You have the 2 of Swords, you have the 6 of Swords reversed, excuse me, and then you have the Justice card. So there's balance within that, right? So it's just finding your footing, finding your rhythm, and it's a really good start. And then I feel like this was the part of the message for Justin too, with being practical and mapping things out and trying to not allow your emotions to get the best of you. This is more like, okay, let me work the numbers, let me work the logistics and so on and so forth. Okay. All right, so I hope that helps. But I've got a lot of signs for you from Spirit for you that you're seeing that okay, this means I'm doing the right thing. This means I'm on the best path, the path that's for my highest and best good. Okay, so I'm going to scoot back here. I'm going to take a look at the questions here that were submitted at the beginning of this stream in the comment area. And please, if you comment, you can see whether your name pops up or not. And so for some of you have questions and I don't know who you are. Like this one's from Marsha. She says, this is Marsha. I have lots of financial and real estate changes happening. Am I on the right track? Yes. What they're saying is, Marsha, is with the energy of Aries. We're in the sun sign of Aries. So it's a good time to start things, but they're saying try not to like it's like I see you being triggered going from 0 to 1,000. It feels you feel uncertain with that. I do think you're on the right track, but watch out, just keep an eye out be mindful of the old ways and thinking coming up and kind of like nipping at your feet. And then I see you just being distracted. There's this sense of you being distracted. And so it is a you are on the right path. It's going to take a while is what they're saying though. They are saying it's going to take a little while. So I have the 10 of Wands, which contains our burdens, our stressors, our responsibilities, and that's probably why you're pretty distracted. But what they're showing me is as you navigate through life, I see through these changes that it's like here's a little bit of free time and space, and then here comes responsibility. You got to learn to say no, I'm sorry, not at the time. And then the next card is the 5 of Cups reversed. I feel like there is a sense of grieving your old career and maybe your old relationships or the familiar feeling of that as you move into this other area. So just remember, I'm starting a new chapter. I'm starting a new journey. And that last card was the Star. So yes, success. You're on a really good trajectory there. Okay, so the next question or comment. Okay, so I don't know who this is. Will we sell the land this year? Who is that? Who are you? What is your name? Let me see the land one. Okay, and I just see Joan says, perfect, thank you. You're welcome. All right, let me go back here to There's someone who asked about land. I don't know your name. Will we sell the land this year? All right, whoever you are, if you're asking at 9:45, you ask the question, will we be selling the land this year? Let's see what they have. I'll pull my 3 cards. Oh, here's one popped up. 2, 3. So there's something about it where we're needing to hold, where is it? Hold on to this. Do you have all the paperwork in order? Is everything up to par? I feel like there are some logistics around this. So all of your ducks, I don't think, are in a row. So maybe not this year, but I feel like there's another focus with your finances that I want to pay more attention to and give more energy. The land is, it still, it's not the main thing to focus on, is what Spirit says. I don't know if you're not going to get the right amount you should be getting, right? There's something there. And then it felt like there's more effort with it. And then they said no change yet. So you have 2 cards reversed. So maybe not this year, but it doesn't mean you won't make a deal with someone. It could be you agree upon a price and everything, and the paperwork doesn't finish up until I was going to say February. So just there's something with that Spirit saying, as of right now, it's a pause. Hang tight. Hello, Lisa's question is, good morning, sunshine. Anything exciting and glorious coming my way, sweetness? Let's see what I'm seeing. So Lisa, I have to ask if you have been, I know the career that you're in the public eye, real estate and all that, but they were showing me a different, like, it's like, here's what you do. And it felt like that they're giving me that check. She's pretty much got it down pat. And then I'm going a little bit here and I'm seeing a focus, a passion, kind of like, it's not quite charity, but it's awareness. It feels like I want to connect you with a hub, and I'm not so sure if you're the one to start the hub, but I feel like there are other people within this hub, and it's to bring awareness out. So that's what I'm seeing as it feels like it's a passion. It's something that you have maybe even said in the past, like, if I had the time or the right time and the right place and the right people and the right environment, maybe I would channel and focus my energy over there. And that is what they're showing me. So here's some stressors. And I want to share this message with you, that you are just at the tail end of something that has been really that's a thorn in your side, that you've been struggling with for a while. So you're about at the tail end of that and wrapping it up. And then with all of this energy and this ability to refocus and move forward, that it's something that I feel like has been in the back of your mind or your heart, back of your mind and heart. And I feel like it's moving forward. And I see you channeling so much awareness and connection with this. So I feel like there's more of the birthing part of this, the being pregnant with this, that's going to emerge for you. Okay. So then I'm going to go back. Oh, Becca asked about the land. Okay, Becca. So I hope that helped. Okay, let me go back here. So then the next person, so this person, I don't know who it is. Can I ask about a romantic, like I feel like I'm doing okay in other aspects? I need to have your name, friends, rather than just Facebook user. So if you ask that question, type it in again. I'll try to find it. Okay. And then Tracy's question. Hello, everyone that's tuning in. New format. Hopefully you found me either on YouTube or Facebook here because Facebook has been shifting quite a bit with the private groups and going live and all of that. I like this platform so far, but I have a lot of changes, really great changes coming forward. All right. So Tracy's question on YouTube is, good morning. Can you tell me if this new career path I'm on will be good for me long term? I'm hearing it leads you into something else, right? So here's this new path, career path, and listen to this theme that we have. Everybody has this collective theme. Many people have this collective theme that I'm going to try something new. I'm done with that. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during this pandemic and just the shifts and changes, and I'm getting older, and I want to, live my life with authenticity and joy and so on and so forth. So a lot of people are shifting and navigating out of where they were before. Okay. So for Tracy, I'm hearing that it is good for you. First of all, I feel like you feel better. Do you not feel better? If you're feeling better, if you're feeling more optimistic, if you're more at peace, then yes, right away, you're healthier mind, body, spirit. And when we're on our game and when we're flowing, everything else falls into place. Does it mean life is perfect and there aren't any challenges? Heck no. That will come up anyway. But you have more clarity, you have more patience, you're able to address what comes up, because that is part of this dual existence that we have on this planet. There's duality. It just is, right? So yes, I think that it's good for you because you're happier and you feel a little bit more optimistic and excited about the future. But I see it kind of shifting into another avenue or an expansion upon what you're doing. So it is a good shift, but I felt like it's a temporary one for now. Okay, so these are the cards you have. You have the Five of Wands. It's like, I'm ready to go into this. I'm going to give it my best shot. And I feel like you have investments in it, whether it's time, energy, money, stories. And then you have the Death card. So yes, it's a good pathway, but it's not forever, because you're going to grow, you're going to evolve. There's another aspect of this that you might shift gears a little bit. And then you had that Seven of Swords reversed, which is good because it tells me that what you see is what you get. There's no hidden agenda or there aren't too many surprises. Okay. All right. The next one is this one is about the dreams, but I don't know your name. About the dreams, a lot of people coming to you in your dreams, but I'm going to, I am going to answer that because it's a universal question. This can apply to so many. So the question is, does Spirit have a message for me? I've had a lot of people that have passed away coming to you in your dreams. They're coming to you as visits. So your mediumship abilities, skills, and to connect with the other side are like they're amping up, they're being fine-tuned, and you have asked for them to come to you. So that is one of your stronger psychic receptors is the dream state. Dreams. I would keep a dream journal by the bed and write down the dreams that come through. And usually when people come to us in a dream, it is a visit. Usually it is a visit, right? And you do need to feel into the energy. Usually when someone who's passed over, though, and if they come to you in a dream and it's kind of like a heavy dream, a negative dream, a fearful dream, they usually isn't a helpful visit, right? So, and it also depends on the person, the spirit on the other side. Some people on the other side were not very loving and nice, right? So it is possible they may come to you in your dream as a challenger. So this is where I would encourage everyone to shift up their bedtime ritual, where before going to bed, try to eliminate as much clutter as possible, try to get myself in the space. Some people do rituals before bed, like I do. I put lavender on, I put on my pillow, put on my blankie, I put it on my jammies. I also take some of the Young Living Oil white Angelica, and I put that on my shoulders. And that is like my protection too before I go to bed. And I ask my spirit team to help protect me and to keep me safe in the dream state. But they are visits. That's what the message is. They're coming to you and they're validating that they are around you. And it's that validation that, oh, I'm connecting with them in the other realms, just maybe not my conscious awake state. Okay. So Brittany's question is, good morning. Will I have a romantic life soon and start my own family? I feel like I'm okay in other aspects. So what they're showing me as some advice would be to find different social circles, and you need to meet different people and try something different. So something that's hobby-like is always helpful and useful, right? So if you love painting, go take a painting class or join some group. They're saying it's somebody new. Your romantic partner is someone new. Oftentimes that is the case, right? But not every time. But your romantic partner is someone new, and you're not going to find them where you're at right now. So where and how can you change your environment and your routine? So I do think that there are changes as soon as you get out and change things up for yourself. Oh, great card. You've got oh, this is cool. So you have the Ace of Wands. So that's a romantic partner. If you could take that message in depth, if you'd like. Then you have the Queen of Swords reversed. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is often a marriage card. It's a union card for sure. So what they're encouraging you to do is to let bygones be bygones and try not to talk about your exes. Try not to talk about your exes. Try not to. Right? Because I felt like there's like the grapevine where you're hearing, oh, they did this, this, and this. Someone's telling you, and it brings your attention over there. Let's shift that to moving forward into the future. Okay, so yes, 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 yes. Change up your routine. Okay, all right. So let me just check the time because I have a little bit more time and I am going to be working out front here today. Let's see what else we have. So Johanna's question is, my question is to do with the future of my living situation with my dad and fiance is in this house as I'm growing spiritually. I'm asking for guidance and grateful. So as you're growing spiritually, you have more tools to navigate through some of the things that come up for you, don't you? Right? That's a good thing. It's a little bit of struggle, and it's so good that you're growing spiritually because you do have, oh my gosh, this is the meaning that just came through. Again, this is why learning the tarot or how to trust the messages and having some people need a visual validation, it can be so helpful for you. And I do have a tarot class coming up soon online, by the way. But this, I love this, just validated what I was saying, right? So here, this is the double reverse, so it's not too bad, yet there is some struggle. We got that Five of Wands. And then this is learning. This is the student. Page of Pentacles. So you have the skills, the tools, the knowledge, the ability to apply and look at things from a different perspective. It looks okay. It's not the worst situation. And okay, so what they're saying as an empath is that you probably could use some cord cuttings here and there just to separate some of the stressors that you're feeling from other people. And I do want to go back to Brittany, right? Brittany, I think it was Brittany. You need to do some cord cuttings with those relationships. Cord cuttings are so helpful. Cord cuttings, everybody, cord cuttings. Because those past relationships and situations, by hearing the drama, the gossip, you're linked in emotionally and boom, there you go. And then when you're living with people and you care about people, sometimes what's going on with them, we feel it, we absorb it. So cord cuttings for everyone. You get a cord cutting and you get a cord cutting and so on and so forth. I probably will do another group cord cutting soon. It's just something that you can do as an individual, but it's a great reminder that it's so helpful. All right, so Becca had the other question. I think I answered yours, or land or something. I know somebody helped out. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so Christy has a question. I would love to know more about my next career path. Let's see. All right, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter as well, everyone, because I will have more updates. And I know some of you were struggling to find this live. I do believe the video should still be in here within the Facebook page. Okay, so, Christy, next career path. See, this is the theme. A lot of people are like, let's do this. All right, this one here. Okay, so Let's take a look, Christy. You had the first one was the Nine of Pentacles. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. And then you have the Hermit. So this new path, oh my gosh, it has balance, it has stability. And I feel like this is where you're really going to see the financial rewards and gains from your efforts, So before, Christy, did you work with a group of people or a team, and it felt like it wasn't quite balanced? It was, you know what they're reminding me of, like the rewards or the tips in a tip jar. Say if we're a server and we have one tip jar and we all have to split them. That's kind of what I'm getting with the feeling for you from the past, Christy. And now it looks like now you'll be able to, as an individual, you'll see more of healthier financial return for your efforts. Okay, right on. All right, and then I see other permanent break. I feel like I know who this is. It says Facebook user. Guys, I know this is all new format. You're welcome, Lisa. And the dreams are mine, Darlene. Okay, Darlene, I hope that made sense. Everybody gets a cord cutting. And Christy said, okay, so your comment about the last career thing, that yes, a group that was not balanced, and you're welcome. Yeah, I just felt like, that's one of the part. That's a hard thing. And everybody has a different work ethic too. Remember that. So some people are go hard or go home. And some people are like, I'm just going to get by. I'm a little not confident in what's going on. Right. Okay. Okay. So Facebook user, permanent break. Let's see. Think I know who you are. Feel like I know who you are. Let's see what they're bringing through. And there is the reminder that when we are creating with other people, there's their free will that goes into things, right? Yeah. And so if you're selling a home with a partner or a business, or you own a business with someone else, there's the free will that goes into things, right? Okay. Here is the struggle. So I don't feel like it's a permanent break. Like there is a future here. There is a future. Wait, let me go over here. But the struggle is this serving me? Like I feel like your heart is broken, but they're not doing their part. Like there's not any change yet within them. There's that struggle. Like they are struggling to see things to see things differently. And they're struggling to get their head above water. That is what I'm seeing. So that's such a huge conflict for you, friend. And so I see other outside stimuli coming in to try to help them with their struggles. And they are making some progress. I am hearing that the conversation or the message that we can't keep doing this hit home, and they have their own personal goals to work through at this time to help them be a better partner. I feel like there has been some progress. So I don't feel like it's a permanent break, but for now, we can't, as things are, it's not going to work with us. And does it work for you at this time? Yeah. Okay, so I think, let me see. I'm just going to answer one more question. Okay, Debbie Collins, I see you. All right, I've been struggling a bit. Any guidance from spirit? Cord cutting. No, that's not going to fix everything, but it does help you. It's like, first, let me separate my energy from other people's energy. It's like sorting through laundry. There are people, I'm not one of them, admission, who separates their laundry, right? So some people, the cold, this goes in the cold, the colors, the blah, 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 blah. I don't do that, but that's what I'm seeing for you. And that's what a cord cutting will help us do. Help separate other people's projections, energy, karma out of our personal field. And that is what I'm hearing for you to do, Debbie, that will help you, right? It's like, is this mine? Asking yourself, is this mine? There's that sound bite that, am I the negativity? Could I be the negativity? Could I be the problem? Right? So by separating other people's energy, you're able to, and influence, you're able to discern, this is me. Okay, I'm grumpy. Why am I grumpy? I'm not getting enough sleep. Am I tending to my needs? Am I too invested in other people's stuff? Which is what I kind of heard, is that Justice card. Yeah. That for you as an individual, it's not really that difficult. It's just like, I'm waiting for my people on my team to catch up. It's like, you're only as strong as the weakest link, right? I think that's how it goes, maybe. But they're encouraging you to write down your personal goals, the 3 goals that you want to work on, and you would like support from spirit over the next 3 months, Debbie. That will help you focus and channel over there, your energy over there, without connecting or adding anybody else with your goal, your personal goal, 3 personal goals. And so then we had the Justice card. This is about balance. And is this mine? Is this not mine? Then we had the 3 of Wands, this reversed. This is saying, like, what's next for me, right? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm focused on this over here. No, you got to think about what's next for you. And then that 10 of Wands reversed. Your responsibilities and challenges aren't all yours that you've taken on or that you have taken ownership of. Okay. So just hang tight. Let's separate your energy from others. And then I would encourage you to write down 3 goals for yourself that are very important to you and for you. Okay. All right, everyone. I am at the hour mark now. So I know there are tons of questions here still. So I wanted to give this new platform a little bit of a test ride, and I think it's okay so far. I know some people in the private group weren't able to find me, but I know you'll be able to find me afterwards. Okay, so thank you, everyone. I'm just reading the comments quick. Angie Lawrence submitted her question last night. Any chance? What was the question, Angie? I don't know where you submitted it. Was it here? Okay. I'm going to have you, Angie Lawrence. Please resubmit your question. Give everybody a moment here. Let's see. Angie, if you typed it in the comment area, you have to put your name because I'm not able to see it here. Yeah, I don't know where it went to. Oh, wait, maybe it's in here. Who knows? Oh, I see some more questions here. There are a lot of questions here. Angie Lawrence. Oh, okay. I see yours. I see it in here. Okay. So what happens sometimes is Facebook does like stack, or some of the questions aren't able to be like, it's not always chronological. Okay, so I see your question. Will you be able to sell your house and get what you want for it? I'm hearing pretty close to it, is what I heard. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, yeah. And so it's a yes, and I'm being pulled towards like things really picking up momentum, and I feel a lot of changes for you as we move into the summertime. So we have the Temperance card. Yes, yes, yes. And I do think that there are a couple of little tweaks within your home that are necessary. And then you had that Strength card. So this is my time of Leo. So by the time of Leo, we're going to be wrapping things up and it's going to look really promising. And then the last card was that 6 of Wands, which means that the news is coming. So you're about to hear about some offers or being approached around it, and or hearing about the assistance and help that is necessary, that's needed for your home, okay, to help you with whatever tweaking you need to do. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, so here you go. So I just wanted to comment quick because Cornelia said that this was great. They don't have Facebook, and that's why I'm also looking to navigate towards another platform, which will be a private platform for this group. And so I'm so glad you got it from YouTube. The format going forward would be, hold on here, let me just read this. This was great. Thank you. I don't see where these comments are coming from. Will this be weekly moving forward? So on YouTube, are you able to see moving forward? Hold on. The comments. It's in the comment area on the side in the chat. And and the other people, maybe what you were asking, Cornelius, was what are the comments coming from other platform, Facebook, the Facebook group. But sign up for my newsletter. Go to lauriebaracco.com. You'll be able to get more of the updates, and I'll have more of a regular newsletter as to what's happening and where you can find tribe and teachings and so on and so forth. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. And if I wasn't able to get to your question, do know that sometimes there's a message that can reach many people and it's relatable. All right. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.